The things we do for you people.
Oh, I hate you all so much.
Welcome to a special mini one-off Big Damn Cast event. I'm Big Damn Chris.
I'm Big Damn Matt.
And today, for your sick pleasure, we are going to put the final nail in a very, very large coffin.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh no, but ding dong, hopefully this is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to watch episode 8 of series 1, the unfortunate last series of Class.
The final season, the final episode.
Yeah.
The series finale.
All this build-up
Class.
towards the last ever episode of Class, yes!
7 long episodes.
Oh god. As of the recording of this commentary, there is no confirmation as to whether Class is indeed dead, but it's looking pretty bloody likely. Either way, we ain't talking about Class again after this. If you've not heard our podcast, where we dissect Class in its entirety, go check out Big Damn Cast 38.
We literally cut it apart.
And the best part is the scalpel was blunt.
It took a while.
It took a while.
Longer than I anticipated.
Some would say it was delicious. Others would say it wasn't worth it.
Tough. Overcooked.
Oh my god, that is the kindest review we've ever given it. So, if you wish to suffer along with us, here's how it's going to work. In a moment's time, we're going to tell you to hit play. If you have it on BBC iPlayer, have the episode loaded up and ready to go. And if you have it on Blu-ray or DVD, then... Oh, they saw you coming.
You mag. You mag.
You mag?
You mag.
What's a mag?
It's a mug in Cockney.
Oh, Cockney mug! Oh, yeah,
mag.
Just to clarify, we are using medicinal help, because this will be tough. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, press play. In 3, 2, 1, go. Step away from me, Quill. Now we know. Now we know.
Now we know.
Now we know.
This programme contains some scenes which viewers may find upsetting.
The subtitles are trying to get rid of us.
Yep.
Which is disturbing. Even the subtitles like, "Turn back, Dick Whittington."
There is a lot of this stuff which I find deeply, deeply upsetting. Mainly in terms of its dearth of quality.
Quill bump. And Matus reacting like a normal human being.
We all know what he does.
So for those who are wondering what the hell has happened up to this point...
why have you been watching the hit BBC Three show Class?
BBC TV's Doctor Who's Class. Because lest we forget, it's a Doctor Who spin-off!
Those boots, though.
The episode... Dem Boots, fam. The episode prior to this is Quill on a Quill quest, if you will, in the only episode of the series that was kind of tolerable to a point, because it didn't contain all the kids. But even then it was stupid. And she and an alien shapeshifter who can't shapeshift apparently made a baby, which has grown now because time's passed quicker in the other dimension.
And now the blandest girl in the world is singing about it.
Sorry, oh god. Here's a song for all of us who stepped away from home. What do you mean? Who are you singing about? Now, she plays violin, right?
Yeah, she's going to play violin in a sec.
Yeah. But she's a singer in a band?
She's a folk singer.
In a band?
Folk bands, they just get together and they all know the chords. Because all folk songs use the same chord.
What do you think this character's real name is? I think it's Blandy McCleanslate.
It's April McLean, but it's spelled April McLean.
April McMr.
According to the subtitles, anyway. I always hope.
We always hope, Charlie. Oh, Charlie boy!
Is that the character talking, or is that the actor talking about this show and his career?
I'm not sure.
I always hope there's a way.
I would...
Such a butt! No!
From the top, let's just say this. I think we... As actors ourselves...
As once actor.
As once and future actor. I think it's safe to say that we both would rather love this show.
Yeah.
We both would rather be having fun with it as opposed to finding it so very broken. But not just that, we we hope that these actors find another platform or find another thing to showcase the talent that they clearly have. They clearly are all talented. This show does not give them a platform to show off and does not show them at their best either. This show shows them at their blehest.
Sorry, I was just giggling at the way April's teacher is just sort of mugging at her.
It's like, yes, you play that violin.
Yes, play the violin, April. You have such pretty hands. Yes.
You have a long neck, perfect for playing the violin. Oh. What, Ram's giving up? On what? Football? Or he just said he doesn't want to play football? Oh!
I can't let you give up so much that I've grown a sword. I've grown a sword in my chest.
Question. You are a connoisseur of film and television. Is it, let's forget actual medical correctness and biological possibility. Is it, that is a terrible effect.
Not a good effect.
Is it a film and TV thing that if you are stabbed, you immediately bleed out of your mouth?
It's not just if you're stabbed, it's if you're injured in a way that is potentially lethal. Blood from the mouth.
Even if that wouldn't possibly be a thing.
There's a whole TV trope about it.
And I imagine the people who made this song probably hate the way it's being used as well. Because it oh god, it does.
It's really going on.
And that's the end of that forever.
Black is the colour, you're right.
Of my true love's hair.
The Lost, created and written by Patrick Ness. He didn't just write this episode.
No.
He created it. He wrought it from the fresh clay of creation.
He lay there on the shores, gazing at the sun as the dawn of a new day breathed life and light into his baby.
Breathe hot life into the freshly sculpted clay figure of class.
And the Lord Ness looked upon his creation.
And he saw that it was good. Which begs the question, do you need your eyes checking, Pat?
Oh boy.
I poured water down her throat, but she survived.
I'm sorry. While she was lay there, to try and help her survive, you poured water down her throat. While she's lay there unmoving. You know, that thing that could maybe drown her.
She was lying on her side, so it just came straight back out again.
I just wet the duvet. What's happening? So is Ram the only character who's really lost properly in the course of the show? Not pre-show.
How do you mean?
Lost his girlfriend, now lost his dad. The rest of them have all kind of like...
Everyone's got a loss of a kind. Ram loses his girlfriend at the beginning of the show.
In the best shot of the whole show.
There's
blood spurting all over his face.
Yes. April has kind of lost her dad and certainly lost some of her childhood when her dad tried to kill her and her mum ended up disabled.
Yeah.
Charlie's lost his whole planet.
Yeah. Although he hasn't, because they're all in a cabinet.
He's got it in a box, to be
trapped in a box by a cockney nut job.
Trapped in cabinets, can he get out? Will they get out?
Of course he will. So there's that. Matusa's lost his family, sort of, because they've kicked him out. In a storyline that would make compelling, relatable teenage drama.
The 14-year-old has lost her mum. Lost her dad, sorry.
Spoilers.
I just got the parents mixed up.
Well, did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Listen, this is really strong cider.
Time travel. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my young eat me.
This is just the bit where we hibernate. I'll be fine. What the hell?
She's got 2 wombs, apparently. How are you this pregnant?
It's got to be the cabinet.
That cabinet. That bloody cabinet.
Oh, they're always getting pregnant in cabinets. Are you? Time for your questions here. Why are you going to shoot him? You can harm him. You don't need the gun. Just walk over to him now and kill him. That was her entire thing. It was, right, I'm going to kill him and take back my freedom. Now she can, and she's going, speech, speech, where's my gun? Speech, just kill him. Just kill him.
Where's my gun?
Just
where's
kill
my
him.
Gun? Speech, 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 speech. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Speech, speech. Speech, speech. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Speech, speech.
Shoes and catching. Where's my gun, baby?
I am war itself. Boom. Sorry.
Well, they're having fun.
We're all having fun. Where's Quill's gun?
We're having fun. Where's
Oh, plot's happening somewhere else. We have to run out of the room. I've just got a text with the plot.
You are Quill. You are war
You
itself.
are Quill herself.
You are Quill. What war?
Does it? Does it though?
And the war begins again today.
Does it though?
It's not war if it's you killing one kid.
Yeah, that's not war.
Which you're not going to do, because that would be interesting. That would legitimately be a nice shocking turn of events if this episode opened with her getting up, Charlie being like, right, what have you done? And she just kills him straight away.
But no, it's just a fucking monologue.
Yeah. To herself and her cannibalistic babies that are apparently going to kill her.
Which would be fine if they were actually doing a better job. Well, I say a better job. A job approaching any kind of adequacy, showing that she was conflicted about it.
She don't give no shits.
Things don't get better as you get older. Take it from me.
Oh,
and also you're dead.
Explodey mum times. It's squeaky mum time.
She didn't get a loving sort of sweep through her ashen face as you disintegrated, though.
I'll give them that. There's some balls on them for doing that.
Yeah, just, she's gone.
His sad acting is really distracting. That rhymed. Hey, made a rhyme. I made the funny.
Ram's inability to, like, just break down and just sort of, but have this quaver in his voice instead is just really distracting.
It doesn't feel like the character's having to soldier on. It just feels like the actor doesn't know what to do.
He's just going,
Like he can definitely emote. There are tears in those eyes right now. But he's not acting sad, is he? Oh god, he sexy cried. Are those real tears then, or have they just been put in before the take? Because that was a sexy cry.
What was a sexy cry? Greetings, maggot.
Which wasn't subtitled.
No.
We were watching the subtitles and it didn't even bother to give the Kinky Anus his deserved subtitle. What's his name again?
King Anus.
King Anus. Old King Anus. Good King Anus' face looked out on the feast of Steve.
Old King Anus? He's only middle-aged.
Oh god. Quill has cut her hair for some reason.
Yeah.
In neat coifs on the floor.
Oh, it's because they couldn't afford the wig anymore. They spent it all on Ram's tears.
What the hell? I'm just going to sniff your mother. Ooh, what's his offer? Oh, topical.
Topical.
Referendums, anyone?
I don't remember anyone knocking on my door for the referendum.
Wasn't a thing. Clever girl.
No, you aren't. Which we've seen none of, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, you're left with him locked up, and everyone's subservient to April, and then 2 episodes later, he's back.
Yeah, also, like, the only reason he's still alive is because she's got a part of him in her still, right?
Yeah.
So what he needs to do, he knows he can't kill her, and she can't kill him, and he's going like, you didn't kill me, so that still makes me king. He's sort of egging her on as like it's cowardice, but it's like, no, it's because she died too. And you're a coward as well, because you're not killing her. So...
Well, you could...
Basically what he needs to do is imprison her. He just needs to teleport in, grab April, take her back, stick her in a jail cell, and be like, right, you stay there now. That's all he needs to do. The weapon you will ever use. Why are you saying sorry for the door being unlocked? Oh yeah, quirky, that's why. The heck? Catherine Kelly's playing this like a comedy all of a sudden.
Yeah, she's like, oh, pregnant. Oh, little finger roll.
This is so odd. Just tonally, this entire episode so far is odd.
It's really uneven.
Like, it should be doom and gloom, oh shit, everything's hit the fan, but it's not. It's just sort of... It's taking its time. Like,
but wait,
there's no sense of urgency.
Wacky Quill's pregnant.
There's no sense of urgency considering everyone's being killed off.
Yeah. This series has been really bad with pacing because you've only had 8 episodes and they've tried to force a bunch of character development without actually doing any of the work. They just turn around and say, okay, this character's like this now, from moment to moment, without actually showing any development.
But hey, Matt, they are war itself.
They are war itself.
There's a lot of that in this show where they're sort of like, well, we're trying to embody what it's like to be a teenager and be a young adult. Like, you are at war within yourself. Yeah, here's the thing. There are ways to use these as metaphors and comparisons effectively within like a drama or sci-fi show.
Yeah.
To mirror what it is like to be a young adult, to be a teenager, to have the weight of the world on your shoulders in a way that you only really feel at that age. But it was done perfectly in a television show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which nailed it. Absolutely perfectly embodied it all in a way that wasn't just appealing and directly speaking to teenage audiences, but to people who were about to feel this stuff, like young kids going into teenagers, and to adults who remembered what it was like to feel like this. Whereas this show feels like a bunch of adults who never really had any hardships or any particularly tough decisions as a teenager, writing about teenagers' tough lives.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
And the people, I think the two characters who would really have the biggest struggles being Matus and his struggles with his coming out and the homophobic parents and stuff like that being accepted.
Yeah.
And what's the 14-year-old called again?
Oh, Tanya?
Tanya.
Is it Tanya?
Yeah, I think
Talia?
so. Her.
Oh,
sort of like,
he's got some dust in his eye.
Dust in my eyes. But like her and I suppose Ram would get some of this as well, but like institutionalized racism, particularly in today's Britain.
Yeah.
Having to deal with that, which they kind of make it out, which is like, oh, typical white person and stuff like they nod at it, but they never really get into it. And it's just a waste. They're too busy talking about fucking April is, oh, she's just so fucking bland. And Charlie, he might be an alien, but he's still just a bland white boy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Effectively. They talk about him like he's an alien and he's this little prince who's lost it. But all he actually does is act like a bland, entitled, posh white boy.
Oh my Kanye, Matt. How dare you say such a thing? Sorry, do people not say oh my Kanye?
Is that not a thing people say?
That was in like, what, episode 2 or 3 or something?
Oh my Kanye.
Ugh.
He's put a shadow on your heart.
Yeah. Oh, so now you're all the same. Right.
But then,
sorry, hang on. Does that mean the king has just willingly split himself again? Considering his entire story arc of this series has been, no, I don't like this. Give me back my one self. The hell?
This is making less sense by the second. And I'm all right with I don't need my stories to be grounded in reality, but they have to follow their own internal logic.
Yeah.
And this hasn't done anything to establish its own internal logic, so it's just making shit up left, right, and centre, and none of it feels like it's rooted in anything. So there's no stakes because you've got no idea of what the rules are and what isn't as impossible.
Just War, fight another war. You haven't fought a fucking war. This is so odd. Why is he getting angry? What's happening? A villain who you've dealt with before has come back and is murdering people close to you to make a point.
Yeah.
So they're now arguing about, oh God, what are we going to do? No, like, we need to stop them. But how? We need to do... Why don't you just sit down and go, right, let's get everybody we love together, or separate them as far as possible, or do something. Like,
yeah,
but they're not.
Just do something.
But they're just yelling at each other.
Yeah, but that's all the production could afford for them to do.
That's the thing. TV and a low budget is limited in its scope, and for sci-fi, that can be a problem for them to not be able to spend the budget to tell more fantastical stories.
Iron Fist.
But at the same time, sci-fi can be told in a really non-big visual effectsy kind of way, and be told effectively. It's down to the writing and the casting and the pacing. It's down to basically the storytelling on the basic levels without the flashbang wallop.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Recently, you talked about it in Big Damn Love, our YouTube series. Check it out. You talked about Black Mirror series 1.
Yeah.
First story of Black Mirror has no special effects. It's maybe got a fake pig in it.
No, the pig. There's a real pig in it.
It's a real pig.
They shoot around it because you don't actually see him penetrating the pig.
That is excellent sci-fi.
Yeah.
Because it is science fiction.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's excellent sci-fi. The second story's got a bit more of a budget to it because it's got sets.
Yeah, it's got sets and it's got some.
But a lot of them are green screen.
Background compositing and things like that.
Yeah, so a lot of them are green screens. So it's not even
that's about it.
Big elaborate set pieces. And the third one just has some visual effects on people's eyes in a couple of shots.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Some like user interface screen stuff, like nothing major.
But that is some of the most dramatic and well-told science fiction on television in the last decade.
And it tells a self-contained story in 45 minutes.
Hell, Doctor Who, Midnight.
Yeah.
One set and a corridor outside that set.
Ever Upward Reach.
What now?
Ever Upward Reach.
What is that? Has it been mentioned properly before? As a thing? Apart from someone just saying Ever Upward Reach randomly?
I think so.
Wouldn't you as a student in that lobby go, what the hell's Ever Upward Reach?
The door must be locked. It must be locked.
Yeah, but it says it on the door. You'd be like, what is that then? Doesn't say like Classroom 2 or...
It's staff only.
What is Ever Upward Reach? Is this a story arc? Disclaimer, people will tell you it's a story arc, but it really isn't.
Arc is... Arc implies that it has a beginning, an end, and points in between, rather than just random things happening.
Sorry, can I just point something out? I've just realised.
Yeah.
That's the location from episode 1, where the Doctor like dumps them and is like, right, this is what you've got to do now. The other side of that staircase, because there's the mural.
Yeah.
And in the wide shot, when it comes back to the two lads, you can see the corridor that was in the back of those shots in the background. MX22. So it's that. So, but that appears to be like the lobby of the building, based on all the light that's coming in. Yeah, in that first episode, it sort of looks like they're in a corridor somewhere, like they've tucked it away. And that's a little nitpicky sort of thing, but it just seems a bit odd that you wouldn't take advantage of that positioning again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there are ways to shoot around a small set to make it seem bigger, but that mural is making it obvious it's the same space from episode 1. So it just makes... I don't know. Sorry, I'm being nitpicky. It's sets and nitpicky.
It's just poor production design.
Pretty much.
Oh, there's the bunghole of time.
Yeah, which looks nothing like a crack in time.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nil at alls? Damon? Oh, April's having a little fart.
It's like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's dribbling down my leg.
It's going down my leg, boy. Dribbling right down me cockney flanks. Oh, look at him in a library.
Children.
Look at him in a library. That looks hilarious. Is this meant to be a deliberate nod to Buffy, do you think?
Maybe.
An action piece set in a library?
Do you reckon if you crack him open, there'll be a little transformer inside? Do you think he's a mega pretender?
I reckon if you crack him open, not only will there be a little transformer inside, there'll be a smaller transformer inside that transformer. Transformers Mega Pretenders. I'm sorry. Do you know what doesn't cost a lot of money? A fight scene.
Depends on the fight scene.
Well, you'll already have a choreographer, and they are knocking shelves over a bit here. Give us a bit more than just a glimpse between two bookshelves. You're in the finale. This is where you should be spending a bit of your money and showing off.
They're too busy doing all the smoke effects on top of the makeup.
That's another thing. I will say this: the Shadow King, as a visual effect, I think have looked pretty good.
That's why they use them all the time.
That's the problem. It cheapens it, and also to put them in environments like that, they look laughable because, like in the gymnasium, in episode 1. It looks impressive because it's like the shadows and everything. Like they look quite cool, but having him stood in a library corridor in broad daylight, it's like going, Michael Myers.
This is Michael Myers.
Do me a favour, could you just stand over here? Hang on, that was Friday the 13th. Oh, you're referencing the bloody Baby Driver trailer. That was the Friday the 13th sting, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. All I know is it's like
I'll
putting.
tell you a secret, Chris.
It's like sticking Smaug in the middle of a shopping centre. It just doesn't look right.
I'll tell you a secret.
Yeah.
The only Halloween movie I've watched is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
Which has no Michael Myers in it.
And the only Friday the 13th movie I've watched is none of them.
I've
never seen a Friday the 13th movie.
You've never even seen Freddy vs. Jason?
I've never even seen Freddy vs. Jason.
Well, I know what one of our first commentaries is going to be. Oh, your skin is soft on your neck and you don't understand football. What?
I think if Matus had been the protagonist, I'd be more interested.
Oh god, yeah. He's the only one of the young cast that I like.
Yeah, I think if there would be more,
and he's also shafted.
Yeah,
he's one of the main characters. Yeah, he's not in the credits. Yeah. He's not in the promotional shots. He's not in the press.
But he's in it every bit. He's got more.
Every time Charlie's in it,
than,
he's in it. Every time.
Like,
he is a main character. He lives with Charlie and Quill now.
Yeah,
he's a main character, and he's the best character in it.
I think their relationship could have been a real core of the show, but they've just...
Oh, if only they'd done an episode around his family kicking him out and delved into that. That would have been something that young kids would have been able to relate to. Like there are teens who've gone through that.
It's just background flavour.
Yeah.
And as such, it doesn't really go anywhere.
Well, exactly. It's done more as like a look an issue.
Yeah, look,
issues.
we've got a gay teenager
whose parents don't accept him.
Oh, and one of them's an alien, so now there's jokes about penises.
Oh god.
Just make them a normal gay couple. You know? Doesn't have to be an alien as well.
That's a good point, actually. This is the first... well, no, I was going to say this is the first sort of focused on gay couple in the Doctor Who spin-off, but it isn't, no. Vastra Jenny, Jack and Yanto.
Yeah.
But this is at least the one where a show is built around the relationships and stuff, because they're teenagers. It should be more of a focal point.
Yeah.
And yet, the gay relationship is between a human and an alien. Almost as though to say, we've got to make it fantastical in some way to make it more palatable. I don't think that was their aim, but it just sort of feels a bit like, well, can't they just be two gay lads?
Training montage.
Oh, God. Is a pregnant Quill teaching a 14-year-old...
Wax off.
What the...
Wax on, wax off.
What on earth is going on?
I'm literally going to teach you martial arts in 3 minutes. Or less. Or your money back. Gamble a stamp. I'll show you how to be a real man.
Can we have our money back anyway?
But no, this is free.
No, I'm happy to pay the license fee. I'm more than happy to pay the license fee. I've got access to excellent news channels.
We can't refund
brilliant
the entire
comedies.
license fee.
No.
On the basis of class.
No, I know, but at the same time, this show does make me want to calculate how much a refund would be.
Probably not very much, because he clearly didn't spend any money on it.
Oh! Feels like it's going to consume me. Trick is to keep on living while it does.
Now come at me again. Wax on, wax off.
So she's just seen her mum killed before her eyes and her brothers nearly die, right?
Yeah, but now she's wax on, wax off.
But now she's completely fine all of a sudden and is doing kung fu training with a pregnant lady.
Yeah, she's been Mrs. Miyagi.
What the hell?
I'm being kind, but I'm not being weak.
I want you to train me how to fight. But you training me how to fight shows that you're weak now. Wait, what? Huh? And why's the cabinet just hanging out on the stage? I'm sorry. If the alien thing is coming to kill your family, you don't ask the pregnant evil teacher who wants to kill you to show you how to do some fisticuffs.
You just want to kill Tanya. She just wants to kill Charlie.
You go and find a weapon, or you get your family and you get out of town. That's what you do, right? Because here's the thing. Heaven forbid if this gets a series 2. One thing they should tackle is how she and her brothers are alive and her mum is now dead. Missing.
Yeah.
Presumed dead. There's a storyline there because the police are going to be like, where the hell is she? What's going on? She's not showing up to work. People are asking questions.
And I feel like...
And it's her having to explain to her brothers what's happened.
I feel like it would be... It could be interesting if during the production had shown any affinity for telling interesting stories with their characters up to this point, which they haven't. So,
no, yet, and indeed nine.
What was these two random people? Oh, these extras got stuck in the shop for too long. Don't move. Now you can move.
Oh, God. Oh, that was nice. He went, He didn't even say Tanya, and the subtitle said Tanya. It's overcompensating for missing out the Shadowkin words before.
Can I just say that earlier she said there's a couple of princes I want to beat up right now or something to that effect, and like there's only one prince.
Maybe she just really doesn't like the music of Prince. Stupid alien.
I do quite like the fact that neither Charlie or Matusha camp.
So I'm not speaking to anyone until the Shadowkin are dead. So she's going to try and fight the whole species.
She's literally going to kill them all.
With her blocks.
Genocide.
With her blocks.
Genocide with the blocks.
14-year-old committing genocide with some blocking techniques.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off, whack a whole species.
I don't believe any of this from any of them. What is with that awkward close-up of April? Okonjo MB. What? Oh, look, Danny Pink.
Johnny Pink.
What is this? So, Tanya wants to kill the Shadowkin.
She wants to kill them all.
And she's like, use your cabinet of souls to kill the Shadowkin.
Do it. Do it! Do it now! When has it ever been relevant that you're 14?
Just now for that line. That's the only reason.
It would have worked if she was 17, 16, however old they're supposed to be. First year, sixth form, so 16. Going on 17.
What is this?
Fucking chili Doritos. Bad for
What
you.
is with... She licks her lips, have you noticed? Corric's anus is attacking us.
Oryx and Craig is attacking us.
Oksana the Brave is attacking
It's the
us.
Revenge of Margaret Atwood. She doesn't write sci-fi. She writes speculative fiction.
Oh, his phone's buzzing. Big Prince.
I don't find anything about this show acceptable.
No. Let die the woman you love, or suffer the little children.
Don't invoke superior things. They've already done enough of that with Buffy.
This, again, we mentioned this in our podcast, but this episode feels like Series 2 finale in terms of what they're trying to convince us of the stakes.
Yeah, the stakes don't... There are no stakes because we don't care about anyone that's happened, anyone or anything in the show, because nothing important or interesting has happened involving from anyone of these people. Shadows!
Evil shadows in the world of Doctor That'll never be a thing.
They've been waiting in the
shadows,
shadows.
with a sword. Oh, for Pete's sake. What? Does she have insurance? That is the most unsincere. That is the most insincere hug I've ever seen in my life.
She just likes to keep her hands closed at all times, doesn't she?
I'm gonna say it. There is another thing out there that she can be in where it will showcase like how good a performer she is. In this show, the character, her delivery, it's just a wave of vanilla.
Bit shit in it.
Yeah.
Bit shit, mate.
It's like, let me look into your eyes and know that I'm doing the right thing. It's like, what?
Look into my eyes, tell me what you see.
Nothing you can't act.
No, there'll be no more dads or no more mums, because they'll all be killed. If he kills all the mums and dads, there won't be any more mums and dads, will there? Fucking idiot. I thought you were doing A-levels. Oh, yes,
God.
but I know this, but I know you know this, but I know you know that I know this.
Could we just take a moment as well to acknowledge that this governor, headmistress, Everett Would Reach lady, like, what is her point in this story? Like, what was the point of her going and consulting the governors before?
Vague foreshadowing.
So it had nothing to do with this moment, or this scene, or this story. Oh, God.
Activewear, coming to kill you in your activewear.
Do you know what else shows like Buffy and Angel do 10 times better with their monsters?
Everything.
Have them in the dark.
Yeah.
Where monsters actually lurk.
Don't have bad CGI in daylight.
Oh, that is bad. Oh, God, look at the aerial shot. They're not killing anyone, they're just running after them.
They're just going, oh, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. We should do that.
Hmm?
We should do Benny Hill music over
Benny Half had a class.
Benny Hall.
The governors will not tolerate. Tell me what they will not tolerate. Sorry, who are they and what? What?
They're just the nebulous governors.
They're a thing.
But that's how you build mysteries in storytelling, Chris. You just be vague about everything.
Christ. Right, so now he's got April. That's all he wanted, right? That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. Out. What? Oh, Christ's sake. What? So she basically... Without... It's not clear. I'm having to deconstruct everything to figure out what she's doing. What Patrick Ness is trying to have happen here is her basically say to him, it's not going to be... It's unstoppable. Kill me. Shoot me and end this. That's what she's trying to say. He's going to kill everyone with all the soldiers. You have to kill me. Oh, shut up. What?
Oh,
Christ. Oh, God.
God, that was
This song is just
heavy-handed. Heavy-handed. Doesn't fit. Does not fit. Does not fit.
But don't you get it? It's bookending because we started her journey 20 minutes ago with this song.
It is bookending, yeah.
Of course he killed her. That's how I meant to save everyone, right? Oh, Christ, because, yeah, they're all a hive mind now, apparently.
Because they're all props.
Is anyone else bored of hive minds in film and TV right now?
So, right, okay. So he puts a shadow on Charlie's heart.
As insurance.
Links his and Charlie's heart. So if he dies, Charlie dies. But then if he kills April, April dies and the king dies, but not Charlie. Even though Charlie's linked to the king.
Although in a previous episode, they established that if you defeat the king, you become the king.
Yeah.
So Charlie doesn't need to have a bit of the king in him.
Because
he killed April, ergo he killed the king,
yeah,
so he's now the king.
They got a Chronicles of Riddick on that shit.
Yeah, but instead, in this episode, almost just in case they don't think people are intelligent enough at home to follow along, they've had the king put a bit of himself in Charlie right now. So be like, see, the king's still in him, so he's now the king. But, like you said, based on the logic they've just established, in that moment, with him shooting April and killing the king, he should have died as well. That's the logic. The king is Horcrux in that shit. He turned the kids into Horcruxes, right? All Voldemort style. So Charlie, shooting April, would have killed April, the king, and Charlie.
The show has actually established something and then gone, nah.
We're going to change it around a bit.
We're going to ignore something we established in the same episode.
But now he's decided he's going to kill them all. So the Shadow Kin are rejecting his command, even though we've just been told that they will obey whoever the king is, no matter what. Which was the whole point of episodes 4 and 5 with April. Like, she defeats him, so she's the king. The hell is... I
think I've gone cross-eyed.
I think I've eyed cross-gone.
Where's Basil Exposition when you need him?
Hello, Austin!
It's Basil Exposition with British intelligence. God, that first movie's pretty fucking good. That second movie's pretty fucking good.
I'm sorry, he's doing a mantra. He's doing like a ritual speech. Kill him! Kill him! He's standing there speechifying. Stop trying to kill everyone else. Kill him! Oh, look! She used one of those blocks on the giant warrior with a sword made of flame.
I am the most convincing action star in the history of British television.
Right. Oh god, there's too many of the same CGI characters that we're just superposing.
They're literally just marching towards you with the swords up in it. It's so fucking cheap.
As an actor, how do you prepare for these emotionally dead scenes and find emotion in them?
You cut yourself.
Just for the take, just stab yourself in the leg with a pen.
Yeah.
Just all this heroic music, but isn't he committing double genocide?
Yes.
It's a bit odd.
Well, it's because the Shadowkin that was in her...
Oh no, I mean the fact she was up and walking, because they made a whole thing, didn't they, of her still staying in her chair.
Yeah, because the actress is disabled.
Yeah, so...
So they can make her walk again, but the actress can't actually walk.
God,
so they just have to make excuses to shoot around it. Which finds like, you cast a disabled actress, but then don't have a plotline where she starts to walk again, because the actress can't walk.
It's just so stupid.
And it was only established like 2 or 3 episodes ago. Episode 5. So, you know... And episode 6 and 7 take place concurrently, so... There's been no room across the show for any of these characters to breathe.
No.
So I don't give a fuck that April's dead, because I never really got to know her.
What do you mean? She's war itself. She's at war with herself, Matt.
She wrote a nice song.
And then there's Charlie. He is war itself.
Charlie is war itself.
And then there's Ram. He's war itself. And then there's Tanya. She's 14, but she's 100, but she's war itself.
She's 14. She feels 100. She's war itself.
And then there's Matus, who is actually sort of likable.
Yeah.
And is witness to war itself. Oh, bit of Matus navel there.
Bit of garden path.
Something for the guys and the gals at home. Enjoy.
I bet that's all over Tumblr. I bet Matus's garden path has got its own Tumblr.
matus'sgardenpath.tumblr.com.
The path to glory.
Oh, he killed everyone and now he's sort of bobbling around like a bobblehead.
Sometimes just say whispering. Unintelligible. It's the sphere from Sharda.
Right, so it was gonna.
That's what it is.
Wait, shut up. Right, so he has to die to close it all off, right?
Yeah.
Like he's one of them, so he has to die. So the lightning bolt that was going to kill him, Quill just knocked him out of the way.
Yeah.
Character development, apparently, and it just hit Ram in the hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh, look, they got the fisheye lens out. I can't remember the actor's name, but he's great.
I like him a lot, yeah.
He's in Sarah Jane Adventures. He plays a character in a couple of Sarah Jane stories. He's really good. Well, I think he's in one, but he was going to be in the series 5 in one of the stories that wasn't shot. Wait, what? So these are the governors, and they're all dressed like school governors.
I would assume that they're governors.
So there's an arrival, and she's not going to see it. I have a positive vision. Loud thud.
She's trying very hard not to blink.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh, nice neck snapshot. So the Weeping Angels are just somehow connected to the governors.
Apparently so.
Or at least the 2 Weeping Angel props that they could bring to the set.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Christ. Here's a mural with the Weeping Angel in it that is giant. There's the gherkin in the bottom corner, so that's a giant Weeping Angel.
Bollocks.
So, apparently the governors who have been monitoring stuff, who we still don't know anything about at all, are working for the Weeping Angels. Which are silent, intelligent but silent beings that exist just to feed off of energy.
And also apparently don't send people back in time anymore.
Just snapping necks left and right. I was going to say they've had, like, what, 3 stories dedicated to them. And in 2 of them they did the back in time thing. In 1 of them they did the neck snapping thing. Snap his neck. Number 12. Punch his head off.
Left hand karate chop. Right hand karate chop.
Oh, hang on, Ram's alive.
Ram's alive?
The deadly lightning bolt hit his hand. What is...
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you, class. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, cultivating mystery is not just being vague about things and then setting up a bunch of shit that you've not explained and are not going to pay off. Like, fuck you.
It's the Moffat way! Let's have a think here.
And when has Moffat stuff ever paid off?
No. Because even when he tries to crash course rush pay off, like in Time of the Doctor, he still leaves stuff open and never explains certain things. The
closest he got was the Pandorica stuff, and even that...
Well, Series 5 wraps up. Series 5 wraps up with just one mystery. Who steered the TARDIS into the sun? Who was it who made all this happen? Someone tried to make all this happen. Who was it? And then it was never properly resolved.
No.
Because they just bombarded us with more questions. Theoretically, Matt, if there was a Series 2, how does Episode 1 of Series 2 open? Let's juggle all these cliffhangers.
It opens with a completely new cast.
No.
And they talk about, remember that time where these 5 students went missing that one time? Because Patrick Ness doesn't come back for a second series.
Matus.
Yeah, and Matus.
Well, we won't ever list him in the 5 students that went missing.
And then, because Patrick Ness won't come back for the second series, they'll give it to another writer, and the other writer will go, well, I'm going to use this concept, but I'm not going to use any of this bullshit from the first series, so, yeah. Fresh start for me, thanks.
I'm just baffled with the amount of cliffhangers that they've presented.
Something went wrong displaying this content. You're not fucking wrong there, iPlayer. So much went wrong.
God. So...
Fucking hell.
So, Tanya's parents... Well, her dad was already dead, but her mum's now dead. Her brothers don't know properly, and they're going to have to explain that to people. The lightning bolt that apparently was meant to kill Charlie because all of his people needed to die for the casket thing to work didn't kill him. It just hit Ram in the hand, and Ram is fine.
And also now April is in Corokinis' body, apparently.
Yeah, and the Weeping Angels can apparently communicate with an entire government of governors who do stuff.
I guarantee that if the show does come back for a
it's all to lead toward the Weeping Angels rising up. Which is something they do already, because Blink, their first and what should have really been only story, established that they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Well, it implies that they're everywhere.
Well, yeah, but with big
Yeah.
shots of different statues.
Mm.
And Why Angels Take Manhattan confirms that they're in different forms, because they've got the cherubs.
Mm-hmm.
So, Weeping Angels, beings that have existed for thousands of years, devious, but not plotters, really.
No, not really.
They send people back in time and feed off the energy.
No, but, Chris, people like the Angels.
Do they?
It's Wolverine syndrome.
Fuck. You like it? Let's do it again!
And again.
And again!
And again.
And again!
And again.
Need a break? No! Again!
More. Double, twice the amount. The only it's kill or cure. Have some more.
Oh, God. There is a way to do class. I wouldn't say it's an ongoing, but there is a way to do it, if you have to. But I wouldn't set it in school. I'd have a bunch of kids that, like Linda style, have investigated this weird shit and looked into it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like, they've investigated this weird shit and they've looked into it.
Yeah, but Love and Monsters is shit.
Love and Monsters is better than Class.
It's shit.
Love and Monsters is better than Class. Matthew Watson, if you tell me that Class is better than Love and Monsters, I will be very sad.
I mean, Class is better than a kick in the dick. So
Love and Monsters is way better than a kick in the dick.
So I guess Love and Monsters is also better than a kick in the dick.
Love and Monsters, I need to remind you, has the Scooby-Doo moment, sir. Not defending it well. I like it. But the point is...
No, it's really bad. It's really bad.
Best episode ever. So...
It's really bad.
Class.
It's really actually terrible.
What is the likelihood of it actually returning?
Slim to none.
Alright. If it does return, will you be surprised?
Yes, I will actually.
Same. And I think the reason for that is we are now at the end of March as of this recording, and there has been no news of it coming back. I think it has just started going out in the States, or is about to.
Yeah.
And Patrick Ness was saying on Twitter that it's also based on the reaction in the States, which means that it hasn't been decided if it's coming back or not. But I hope it doesn't, regardless of if the States like it.
Because then the people involved can go on to better things.
Yeah, I don't wish unemployment on the crew and the teams and everything, but I'd rather them work on better storytelling. Plus, BBC Three currently only has the budget for one drama per year.
Yeah, it shouldn't be Class.
Yeah, if this is it, let it die.
Because they can't afford it.
Do something else, son.
Let it die.
Well, I've been Big Damn Chris.
I've been big damn bored.
Why are you all looking at me like that? Share your thoughts on Class, The Lost, down below.
The Lost, the
Here
Found.
On the YouTubes, and we'll see you soon for more Big Damn Love, Big Damn Cast, and anything else.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Me or them?
Anyone. All of you. I used to love life.